Hey y'all, it is September 24th right now. What we're doing is getting ready to drop these five Bradford pears. We just did the Royal Empress. We're getting ready to do the five Bradford pears. And the hard part about these, not the hard part, because they're not actually too big. You see, they're not too tall. The problem with all these stupid things, and the thing that makes me nervous, is there's only about 4 feet between this and the power line, and it just gets closer and closer. In fact, that one down there on the end, it's almost touching the power lines right now. That's making me really nervous, because I am not a professional. I'm sure that there's a lot of professionals looking at this like, oh man, suck it up, you know. But for me, that's kind of bad. So what we're doing here is, that's one we just got done dropping here and got it all cleaned up, you can see. Gonna try doing the same thing with wedges, and being them in there. This one on the end, that one's kind of leaning back. But yeah, this is where all of the orchard's going to go, right through here. The first row of it anyway. Apple trees, pear trees, peach trees, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So, yeah. Hope nothing bad happens. Here we go. So I'm going to have to cut him about right here. Man, this is really, I didn't think this was a hard wood, but man, it's not going in too easy. How's that look? No, I need to go a little bit further through. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to wait, and if I start feeling a pinch on the blade, then I'm going to stop. Where are we at? need to get it just a little bit further on this side. Number 1. Tree number 3. More. Okay. Just a little bit more. Yeah. There we go. Another one. More. I'm hitting the yeah, you're hitting the toward the other side. There you go. Nope, it's already there. Okay. Nope, no. Go. Go. Those smaller trees are a bigger pain in the butt because I can't get the wedges in there. Yeah.
What do you think? We cut one away from the other one?
What's that? So we'll do this in 2 pieces.
Yeah. That hardwood grabs.
Yeah, it does.
Amazing how it grabs. Even more on this side.
All right. So, take 2. Well, I went more than halfway on that one, but
Yeah. Not a good place for you.
yep, that's right.
Yeah. Come on, Stefan. Let's go. Get the ball. Let's go get the ball. Come on. Get the ball.
Works better than I thought.
Back just a little bit, eh?
Yeah. And I went through a little bit too far on this one, so.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of force, yeah.
Yeah. Let's use your thing, Steph. Lean back towards the.
Yep. Oh, and there she goes right there.
The other one in.
Number 4. All right.
Let's take out that lower limb there. Gives me more room there. Where's the session? Yeah. Pop this up a little bit for me.
What's that?
Pop this up a little bit from the entrance here. Has it moved at all?
No.
Okay. Should on this. Yeah, we don't want to run towards that small.
The hinge will take care of it.
Yeah. We're
And number 5. Hey everyone, it is Sunday, October 2nd right now. And I actually made this video yesterday. The problem is, or I did this this little outro. The problem is I must have deleted it, or I hit the picture button accidentally instead of the video record button. I can see it recording now. So this is the second time that I'm doing it. But anyway, you saw in the time-lapse video all the trees getting cleaned up. Now I was gone. I had to go to Quebec this week for work. So I basically had my father-in-law Mark, who you saw mostly in the video there. He ended up getting everything else out. And so now here's what we're left with. All the Bradford pears. So that was the Royal Empress tree, that big one right there. And then all the Bradford pears. And I thought they were in a straight line, but not really. They were kind of in a straight line. But this is the remnants of these. Now what I'm going to do, you can see it's really nice. It looks so much better. Right here, this one right here was actually touching these power lines. So don't have to worry about that. And they would come by, in the power company would come by, send somebody out like every other year and trim these all off. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm just going to help them out. Because I asked him the last time I was there, I'm like, do you want me to just take them down? And he said, no, they're all right. We'll just keep them trimmed. And I'm like, I don't really like the things anyway. And so once I decided, I'm like, hey, do you know where it gets really good sunlight for all my fruit trees? Right against that front wall. Or the front fence. So, you know what? I'm going to use that as an excuse. So that's exactly what I did. But anyway, I'm going to end the video off here. If you like this type of content, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more of it. And also what I'm going to be doing is, to get these stumps out, there's going to be a series of videos too. I'm going to use a series of pulleys and synthetic rope. And I'm going to actually, let me turn around that way, we'll get away from the sun. And to actually pull these out, instead of digging them up or, you know, cutting them off at the ground and grinding them. I've had stumps ground before, don't like it, because it still kicks off mushrooms all the time, because a lot of that stuff's underground. Or you can dig them out, in which case you ruin your yard just getting the machine to and from it, and I don't like that either. And so I'm like, I was looking for alternative ways that I could do myself without costing me an arm and a leg. And these, they're called, the pulleys, they're called snatch blocks. They're pretty cheap. Like $30 a piece, you know, cheap, and they can handle 20,000 pounds of tension. So, gonna give that a shot. I'm gonna leave the video off here. Hope everybody had a good weekend and everybody has a good week. Again, this is October 2nd, and I did the felling last weekend, the 24th, I think. So, if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the description. Otherwise, have a good week, and we'll see you next time.